Hey guys, welcome back to RIPP Superchargers. Today's an exciting day because we finally got a Chrysler 300 in. This one's a 2016. It is a rear-wheel drive vehicle with a V6 Pentastar in it. As you know, the 3.6-liter Pentastar engine is found in a multitude of vehicles, including ones that we supercharge, the Charger and the Challenger. Naturally, we have thousands of Jeep Cherokees and Durangos and Wranglers out there worldwide, and they're doing their thing and enjoying way more power that we could provide them. Now this one is naturally aspirated at the moment, and it's here to do our pre-installation supercharging test. So what we do here is we like to prove how much horsepower these vehicles make prior to installing the supercharger. The type of horsepower that we're looking to gain here is in line with the Charger and the Challenger, and we have some videos floating around on the internet you may have seen where we're making upwards of 440 horsepower at the rear wheels. Generally speaking, the Mopar vehicles, the V6s, are making somewhere in the vicinity of 220 to 230 rear wheel horsepower, which is real world horsepower. That being said, when the manufacturer claims horsepower, and we get this in the comments no matter how many times we've said it, you're looking at a much larger number. 305 horsepower is what the manufacturer claims. That number is actually at the crank. That's the representation of horsepower at the engine by itself before it actually reaches the rear wheels. By the time you go through your drivetrain and past all your accessories, it's about 220 to 230 horsepower. Now, this vehicle is equipped with an 8-speed transmission, and we do the older vehicles as well. 2011 to 2017 is what we support, but this is a good base because a lot of clients have been asking us for us. Essentially, underneath the skin, they're all the same vehicles. The Charger, the Challenger, and the 300C share the same platform, and therefore we can prove one, we can prove the others. What's unique about each vehicle is naturally the nose and the configuration of the supercharger, but for the most part, the guts are the same. So I guess that being said, we can maybe make some noise, see what she makes, and we'll talk about it at the screen. I'll just turn on some stuff here. Fan. Oh. Okay. Okay, that seems to have gone very smoothly for us. Yep, that's funny, they all do the same thing. Jeez, it's so funny. 223 on the dot, that's great, love that. Okay, so what's funny about this is these vehicles all seem to do the same thing right out of the gate. They all have this weird, power structure when they're naturally aspirated, which sort of takes away the torque and the horsepower crosses over to real, weird spots. So there's got to be some laziness in the tuning from the factory. But again, this represents a great baseline number for us. So 223 horsepower is what you guys are driving around in your Challenger, Chargers, and 300Cs. So now you know that basically all the vehicles are about the same. We could probably overlay all of them somehow, and you could see that they're all making about the same horsepower naturally aspirated. The only time we've seen more horsepower than the 220 was the blue Challenger we had in here that had an air filter and exhaust, and it made about 11 or 12 more horsepower. We have that naturally aspirated video floating around. So if you put those mods on, you're catching about 10 or 12 horsepower at the rear wheels. So the next time you'll see this vehicle, it'll probably be supercharged, and we could show you a little bit of the power that we can gain, and the client can take it and have a lot of fun with it. Thanks for watching.